y'all, it's Caitlin. So, before I even go into the video, how do y'all like this? I mean, I need the light, obviously, to make the video, or at least make the video look presentable, but the glare on the pops is horrible, so let me know. Are you guys okay with the glare in the back? If not, like, I'm gonna have to switch up the setup a little bit, like, switch the side of the room I film on or something, but which can be done, it's no problem. I just want to know if y'all are cool with this or should I switch it up. So anyway, I just thought I'd put that out there. But anyway, yet another random haul, because I bought a bunch of crap off Macari and a few other places, and it's just coming in at random times. So this is what came in today's mail. So I did get the flocked scar. So if you guys have seen the chalice opening, you saw that I did get the regular scar. So now I got both. I may do something with that other one, I don't know yet. But I do have the flocked one. Now this is really weird. So I went on FYU's website because there's none in my area whatsoever. But I had two things in my cart. I had this plus another figure. It wasn't a pop. It was a rock candy. But had them both in my cart, checked out with both of them. When I got the confirmation email back, it just had Scar on there. I'm like, what happened to the rock candy? It shows up today and it's just the pop. So I don't know what the heck happened to the rock candy. Maybe it was out of stock and they just didn't show it. I don't know, but that was just weird. But anyway, here is flocked Scar. Same problem with Timon, not super soft, and the brown part on him is painted over. So I don't like that texture at all. The white part, or the whitish part, is also painted over. I really like though how you can see like his abs even through the flocking. I didn't even realize that on the common one. But yeah, you can see like his rib cage. That's kind of cool. But so his scar and his markings on his face are all painted over the flocking. The inside of his ears are painted over. I hate that on a flocked pop, but what can you do? So the only really soft parts are this kind of beige color of his fur. That's it. So definitely not my favorite flocked pop I own, but it's still really cool. So, and this makes 3 I have now, and 1 should be on the way to me eventually. It's the pop that Brian from Nerd Crew got for me when I was moving, and he hasn't sent it out yet, which is perfectly fine. I don't mind waiting for it. I know I got it, but so Brian, if you're watching this, no pressure. I honestly don't care when I get it. I am in no hurry. I'm just glad that you got it for me in the first place. But anyway, there is Scar. He looks awesome, and he can stand on his own. I'm gonna have to get the angle right on this thing too until I get my for real setup back, or set up. But anyway, so I've wanted these two for a while now. So there's a regular version and the metallic finish version. Both of them are PX Previews exclusive. Neither of them are rarer than the other. I don't understand why they made those two variants. I mean, if they were going to make them metallic, just make them metallic. I mean, why? But anyway, so you see the box. They're kind of standalone figures in this set. So let's go ahead and get them out. By the way, I'll say it right now, I severely overpay for this thing, because it's worth like $8 and I paid like double that, but it was something I really wanted for my collection and I just never got it. And like I said, I had a lot of money saved up on Macari from selling some pops, so why not buy something I really want? So here is Booster Gold. The only thing I don't like about him is the mask, or his goggles. Usually when you see him in comics or in TV shows or movies or cartoons, I'll get it right here in a minute, in cartoons or in comics, it's solid. You can't see his eyes through there, which I understand, you know, why they would make it so that the pop eyes showed up, but at the same time it's not really true to the character's design. But I'm happy with it still. I'll live with it. I'll live with it. So This is really cool. He does have the metallic finish all over him, which is really, really cool. And it's dusty, so this was an out-of-box pop. These were out-of-box pops, apparently, because there is some dust on them. Funny thing, I bought them off my car, like I said, and the dude that was selling them was like, just so you know, I ship all my pops out in shoe boxes, because I guess he collects shoes too. But apparently he sent one pop out and it got stolen out of the mail because he put it in a box of like really expensive brand shoes. So he guessed it got, you know, a post office worker just saw him and snatched them, thinking that it was a pair of shoes when it was a pop. So I would love to see the look on that dude's face when he opened that box up. But he's like, I still ship them in shoe boxes, but it's gonna be covered in duct tape. I'm like, that's cool. So I had to saw through duct tape to get these guys out. But honestly, I think a shoebox is kind of a smart way to send them. It didn't come damaged at all. I mean, it was sturdy enough, so I don't know, maybe it works. So, Blue Beetle's goggles, this one is glued on perfectly. I don't know if you guys can see it with the camera, but in this light, I can definitely see where some of the glue didn't quite get glued down. You know how when you're kind of like gluing something plastic onto each other, and sometimes when you press it down it kind of lifts up and you can see where it's lifting up? That's what's happening on this thing. You can't tell it in the camera, but trust me, you can see it in person. So the only thing non-metallic on him, it looks like, are the little black lines off his mask, which is cool. I really want an updated version of Blue Beetle. What was that kid's name? I knew that kid's name before I sat down and filmed this video, and it's escaping me now. I'll put it at the bottom. I swear I read comics, guys. I promise you. But the new kid's look is a lot more interesting than Ted's here. But I think this is really cool too. It's another one of those classic characters that I think needs to be acknowledged a bit more in pop form. So I'm loving this. And again, I haven't said it. These two are best friends in the comics, so it definitely makes sense for them to make a 2-pack of these guys. So I really, really love it. Like I said, my biggest complaint is I don't understand why Funko made the regular version, the non-metallic version, and then the metallic version, not making one more rare than the other. I mean, they were both exclusives to comic shops. They weren't like different store exclusives or anything. I just don't understand why they chose to do that. I feel like people were like sitting in the Funko boardroom or something and deciding on what to do with these pops, and one guy said it should just be a regular finish. Like another guy's like, no, it should be a metallic finish, and they just had a tied vote. So we're like, we're just making both. I don't know, but that's what I feel like happened here. I don't know, but anyway, thank you guys for watching this very random pop haul. Again, let me know what you think about the background. I hate the background on the other side of this room here is a lot more darker, so you guys can't see the little hair frizzies of my freaking curly hair. So we might switch to the other side of the room just because of that. I don't know yet, but I'm getting tired of this. I get to really see just how bad my hair really is. I don't like it. But anyway, I hope you all enjoyed. Hope you guys laughed at my hair a little bit, because that's the only thing that's positive about that part. But anyway, thank you all so much for watching. Remember, like always, it's a community, not competition, and I'll see y'all later. Bye.